Hello friend, I welcome you to my channel Excel Graphics and Multimedia, and in today's video I'm going to teach you guys how to create a corporate roll-up banner in Illustrator. Okay, but before I dive into the tutorial, don't forget to click like and also remember to subscribe to this channel for more tutorials like this. So with that being said, let's dive into the tutorial and see how you can create corporate roll-up banner in Illustrator. Step 1 to take is to go to your menu bar right here, click on File, and make sure you click on New. At this point here, this is where you need to type in the name of the design, roll-up banner. Then come to the width column and type in the width size should be 13.944. Then you have to come to the height and type in 32.806 and make sure you choose inches right here. So and then make sure you choose CMYK color at the bottom here, CMYK color. Lastly, you have to come down here and click on create. Alright, so next thing you have to do here is to zoom in the entire canvas of the workspace. So you have to press Ctrl minus for you to do that. Ctrl minus. Now, the next thing you have to do is to go to your toolbar right here and make sure you choose your hand move tool. This allows you to position your hat workspace. Okay. So next thing we have to do is to play with tools. Let's get started with rectangular tools. So I'm going to select my rectangular tools. Then when you select your rectangular tools, you have to come to the top right here and make sure no fill. And then make sure the stroke color is active. Next thing you want to do is to come to the workspace here and draw the rectangle and snap to the bottom of the shape. Okay. Next thing you want to do is to go back to your toolbar again. This time around, we're going to play with pen tools. So you have to select your pen tools from the point here. So having selected your pen tools, then you can begin to make a sketch with your pen tools. So I'm going to start from this side here. Just click and press Shift key down. This allows you to draw a perfect. Okay, so just draw a straight line like this and press Ctrl key down to cut. Okay. So you can adjust the stroke to the bottom a little bit. Okay. So next thing you want to do is to make a duplicate of this stroke. For you to do that, just press hotkey on your keyboard and drag and take it to the top. The next thing you want to do is to select this particular stroke here, press hotkey down again and make a duplicate. Alright, so next thing you have to do is to make a duplicate again. Just press hotkey on your keyboard and drag. Sorry, Ctrl Z. So you have to select the stroke, hotkey on your keyboard and drag. This allows you to make another duplicate. Okay. And you need to make another duplicate again. Next thing we want to do right here is to right click on this shape and then we go to transform. And from transform, we go to reflect. Then you'll be sure of checking your preview. Okay. Then you make a copy. So I'm going to drag this and snap it at this point here. So next thing you want to do is to go back to your pen tools right here. Select your pen tools and make another part. You have to snap it to this shape. Then press Shift key down and draw a straight line. Then press Ctrl key to cut. You need to select all the shape and make sure I increase the weight so we can be able to see everything. Next thing you want to do is to make a duplicate of these two shapes. So select this first one, press Shift key and select the second one. Then press Hotkey on your keyboard to drag and snap it to the bottom right here. So you have to make another duplicate. Hotkey down and drag. So next thing you want to do now is to go back to your pick tools and then select everything by dragging all over the shape this way. So next thing you want to do is to go to your tools bar again and select your shape builder tools. So this time around, when you select your shape builder tool, make sure you pick a color. You can choose whatever color of your choice. So let's pick gray and make sure there is no fill, no stroke fill. Okay. So next thing you want to do now is to start to fill some of the area that you will need. Starting from this point here, just double click. This allows you to fill a portion. Okay. Next thing you want to do is to double click here also. This allows you to fill this area. Okay. So next thing you want to do is to double click here to fill this area. Okay. So we can go back to our pick tools again and delete this. And I'm going to select this shape now and drag it down a little bit. Okay, so we have to select all again. Then go back to our shape builder tools. So we have to come back to the color and we can change to black now. And then make sure stroke color is removed. Then we can come back here and double click here to fill this particular point here. So next thing we have to do is to delete some area. So right here we have to delete this shape. And we need to make another duplicate from this point here. Just press Hotkey and drag. So we can select everything again. And we go back to our shape builder tools. Then right here we make sure no fill color for the stroke. Then we can change the color to another one. Then right here we have to fill this area. Just double click. This allows you to fill this particular point. Then you can come down below here. So we have to connect this. So for you to do that, press Ctrl plus to zoom out, Ctrl plus to zoom out. Then we have to connect this all together. Good. So we have to connect it with the top. Just drag all over. It's going to be connected. Then we can easily change the color. So you have to select the shape and then go to the color palette here and choose another color. So it allows you to differentiate them from one after the other. So we can go back to our hand move tool and drag to the top. So we are left with the bottom shape right here. So we have to select everything again. Then you have to come to the home tab here. Make sure no color fill. And you can maintain the same color. So double click here to fill this point here and double click here to fill this part. Okay. So next thing you want to do is to delete all the unnecessary shape. So I'm going to start from here. Press delete key on your keyboard. Select this stroke also. Delete key. Delete.
They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on the
Next, you can select everything. Just drag all over from the top and drag to the bottom. Next thing you want to do is to come to the home tab right here. Make sure you remove color, stroke color. Good. Next thing we want to do here is to insert the picture into the banner. For you to do that, you have to come to the home tab right here. Click on File, then go to Place. I'm going to select this car here and click on Place. Then we have to right click on the image, Arrange, Send to Back. Then we have to fall back to the shape right here, and we have to make sure we select our transparent tools. We have to load down the opacity so it allows you to see what you have at the bottom. Next thing I'm going to do is to select the image and press Shift key on my keyboard and drag with my hotkey and drag. This allows me to increase the size of the image. Then I can rotate the image size, right click, then go to Transform, Reflect. Let's click on OK. So I'm going to adjust the picture. Then you have to press Shift key and select the shape. This time around, we have to right click and choose Make Clipping Mask. Boom. Next thing we want to do is to apply color to our banner. For you to do that, you can select the shape. Then once you select the shape, you have to come to the color palette right here. Double click on this field. And you have to look for color from the wheel right here. Click on OK. You have to change this color also. This time around, I'm going to make use of my eye color dropper. So I'm going to pick this color here. Or better still, I can double click here and change my color to deep yellow. Then click on OK. Alright, so we have to change this color also. My eye color dropper this time around. Okay. And we have to change this color. In my eye color dropper, this color right here. So we have to fall back to the bottom shape and select eye color dropper. Boom. So finally, we have to select this. You have to select this shape, high color dropper, and pick on this color. Boom. So we can press Ctrl minus to see the entire shape of our banner. So next thing we're going to do right here is to input text into our banner. So let's see.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took a red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread, with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life. I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel?